Good morning, children. Welcome to the English class of 10th standard. Today I am going to take up for you the poem Grandma Climbs a Tree. We must have seen many grandmas, so grannies who are very jovial, who are usually play with children, who usually tell stories, and different types of grannies who are different. We love our grannies, right? Because they are the ones who help us. So more than our parents, they are the ones who help us. So here, but these are the normal grannies whom we find. But here in this poem, we find a granny who is very unusual. So we'll see. We'll see what are the characteristics of this granny, and then why she was called a genius by her grandson. So who is her grandson? Her grandson is Ruskin Bond, the poet of this poem. So Ruskin Bond. So now we will learn about this Ruskin Bond. Ruskin Bond was born on May 19, 1934 at Kasauli, so Himachal Pradesh. He is considered to be an icon among Indian writers, children's authors, and a top novelist. Ruskin Bond wrote 500 novels, short stories, essays, and poems. He was awarded the Padma Shri in 1999 for contributions to children's literature. He was awarded Padma Shri in 2014. So here, this poet, he calls his grandma a genius. Why he calls her a genius? Whom do we usually call genius? A person who has got extraordinary mental ability, we usually call them as genius. We call Einstein as a genius. So we call scientists, Sir C.V. Raman, as a genius, and who have got these skills with them. Why this Ruskin Bond, he called his grandmother a genius? We will see. Here in this poem, he calls her a genius because he will ask, you would like to know why? He will ask. Because she could climb trees spreading or high. So this granny was so determined, and then she had got such a willpower that she could climb the trees spreading or high, how much ever big they are, huge they are. Like she can climb a mango tree very easily, and then she could climb a coconut tree which is very tall also very easily. So she could climb the trees which are spreading or high. She would be up their branches in a trice. So trice means very quickly she could climb. And then mind you, when last she climbed the tree, she was 62. What was her age when she climbed the tree? So she was 62 years old. So it's not an easy job. So at the age of 62, many people, so they won't be able to do any job. But this particular lady was very, very enthusiastic. She was very energetic, and then she could climb the trees very easily. In a trice means very quickly without any effort. So like that. Ever since childhood, she had this gift for being happier in a tree than in a lift. So here she was compared to be happier in a tree, on a tree. That means she loves nature. So when it is told tree, so she loves nature. And then than in a lift, so than the human contributions, the man-made things, lift. So lift, without putting any effort you can go up. So people will like to go up on a lift, so rather than climbing a tree. So here it's the vice versa. This granny was very much interested in climbing the trees rather than using the lift. So here we can see this the particular trait of this grandmother, very unusual. So we will see what happens. This is about the first stanza. And though as years went by, she would be told that climbing trees should stop when one grew old, and that growing old should be gone about gracefully. She would laugh and say, well, I will grow disgracefully. I can do it better. and we have to agree, for in all the garden there wasn't a tree. So, and though as years went by, so like this she grew up. So she grew up climbing the trees, and when she was, usually girls means they are very delicate and they will be very graceful, she would be told. So all the relatives and the friends of this granny, so they were telling her so that climbing trees should stop when one grew old. So as you age, you have to stop climbing the trees. So when she was young, she started to climb, and then all the relatives told her to stop climbing. So as she was aging, so she should grow gracefully, and that growing old should be gone about gracefully. Being a girl, so she should be very graceful in whatever she does, so that they expected that was expected of the people. So in those days, but this granny, she would not pay heed to all those things. So she laughed and said, so what did she laugh and say? That, well, I will grow disgracefully. So I will, don't worry about my gracefulness. So don't worry about my grace. I will grow disgracefully, she told. I can do it better. So she challenges there. I can do it better. So I can climb the trees better than anybody else, better than the boys also. I can climb the trees. And we have to agree. Why? Because she was very, very quick in climbing the trees. She was smart in climbing the trees. And for in all the garden there wasn't a tree. They made sure that, because this granny was always, whenever she sees a tree, this shows climbing a tree means it shows the childish characters of this character of this granny. So for in all the garden there wasn't a tree. So they made sure that in their garden there were no big trees. Then we will see. So you can see here, a girl is climbing a tree. So here granny, at a very young age, she started to climb the tree like this, like a girl. So you can see a picture here. And then she hadn't been up at one time or another. So but because she did not have a tree in her own garden, she hadn't been up at one time or the another. So having learned to climb from a loving brother when she was 6. So at what age did she start climbing? At what age did she learn climbing, Andre? So she learned at the age of 6. 6 means maybe the children in first standard. So first standard going to second standard. So at that very young age, she learned to climb the trees. From whom did she learn? She learned it from her brother. So her loving brother. So her loving brother taught her how to climb the trees at that small tender age. So from that time onwards, she never gave up that habit of climbing the trees. So she nurtured that habit. So she nurtured that habit, and then whenever she saw a tree, she was climbing. But it was feared by all that one day she would have a terrible fall. So all were fearing, this girl is not listening to us. One day she would have a terrible fall. So what happens when she grows? So when you are young, if you fall down, nothing will happen. Why? Because the bones are growing. So at that growing age, the growth, even if something happens, some fracture or something, so it will heal faster, and then you can become a normal person very faster. But as you age, what happens? If you have a fracture, it is very difficult to heal, and then once broken, how much ever you fracture that, how much ever you heal that one, so how much ever it is tied properly, and then it becomes one, but still the pain retains so within you. So that's why they didn't want that. So they were her well-wishers only, all the relatives and friends, but she would not listen to them. She was very fond of climbing the trees. The outcome, the outcome was different while we were in town. So all were expecting that this granny, one day she will climb the trees, and then she would have a terrible fall, and then maybe she will break her bones, and also all were expecting that. So, but the outcome was different. The outcome means what? The result was different while we were in town. So, one day what happened? All the people in the house, so her family members went to the town. So, that time she thought that it's a good opportunity to climb, so I will climb the tree because nobody is there in the house, and if they are there they won't allow her to climb. So she was waiting for an opportunity to climb the tree. So she climbed a tree and couldn't come down. And then as you grow old, what happens? Your energy becomes less, your confidence also comes down. For example, when you are writing, so at this age when I give you a lesson to write for you, so in 10th standard, so maybe within 10-15 minutes you will be able to finish writing the entire lesson. But as you age, what happens? The energy levels in the body comes down. So what happens when the energy level comes down? The same thing when you are asked to write at the age of 65. So supposing you have taken 15 minutes to write that lesson, that time you will be taking maybe 20 minutes. Why? Because of the confidence and also the energy levels. So as you age, the energy levels start deteriorating. So here, that's why. And when she climbed the tree and she got scared there, so she could not come down. So what happened? She could not come down. After the rescue, then all the family members came back. So when they came back, they could not find her in the house. So what did they searched on the tree? They knew so where she would be. So when they searched, she was there on the tree, trembling with fear. She could not come down. She got scared to come down. She had lost the confidence in her. So after the rescue, so they rescued her, they brought her down. So all the people of the family, they brought her down. The doctor took, and then they called a doctor because she is very aged. They called a doctor. The doctor took Granny's temperature and said, I strongly recommend a quiet week in bed. We sighed with relief and tucked her up well. Poor Granny, for her it was like a brief season in hell. So the doctor took Granny's temperature. So what happens when you get scared, when you are frightened of something? What happens? You get temperature, you will be running high temperature, you will get fever. So here the doctor took Granny's temperature and said, so what did he say? I strongly recommend a quiet week in bed. So you don't go here and there. So you have to take rest. You can't move here and there. If you move, the temperature will not come down. So I strongly recommend. Simply I am not telling. So I tell you to be in the bed. So for 1 week, not 1 day or 2 days. It is for the whole week, for whole of the 7 days you have to be in the bed. So the doctor recommended her to be in the bed for 7 days. We sighed with relief. All were relieved. So why they were relieved? Because at least for this 1 week they don't have the problem of getting her from the tree, and always she is very enthusiastic and then she is very energetic. She is climbing the trees always, and then they have to get her down. So it is such a difficult task. So like small children, it is how difficult to catch hold of the small children and make them sit at home. It was difficult for them with the granny. The granny was going here and there, and then to catch her it was quite difficult. So and they were all relieved, and then they tucked her up well in the bed. So they made her settle down on the bed itself. They comforted, they gave all the comforts to her onto the bed itself, whatever she needed. So everything was supplied to her, so onto the bed itself. The breakfast, lunch, dinner, so everything, water, whatever she asked for was given to her to the bed itself. So where she was staying, so she was confined to that room only. She was confined to the bed only. So poor Granny, for her it was like a brief season in hell. So here, how was the feeling of this Granny? For her it was like a brief season in hell. So narakakke haktangaitu. She was not happy there. So though she was comfortably living there, she was not happy. Why? Because she is a lady who is very active, who is very energetic. So she was not a person who was sitting idly in the house or in the room. She was an active person, so who was always going out, climbing the trees, all. So she had such habits. But confining to the bed means it was like a hell for her. whispered of summer and dancing leaves. So it was the summer season. So what happened? So in the summer season, so everything was bright, and then usually everybody, the children, old people, everybody will be energetic because the sun is there. The day will be bright and clear, and then the leaves were whispering into her ears. What were they whispering? That they were dancing. So the breeze was flowing, and then the leaves were dancing. So she was feeling that. So the nature is so active, and I am so inactive on the bed. So I am sitting on the bed while everybody is enjoying life. So in this summer, so like this, you can see the picture here, where the granny is confined to the bed. Then but she had held her peace till she felt stronger. She made up her mind. What did she make up? So she had held her peace. So Shantiyanna tagondru till she felt stronger. So till she became stronger. When you get the temperature, or when you are suffering with fever, you will be very weak. So they give the antibiotics and all. So you have to eat well, and then the system, the digestive system should start. So once it starts, you can digest everything, and then you get more energy. So then now here she waited till she became stronger. Then she sat up and said, what did she say? So I will lie here no longer. So I will not lie here. So I will not sleep here. So I won't stay here. So she told, and she called my father and told him undaunted. She called my father and she told that undaunted means unhesitatingly. So without any hesitation, she told. What did she tell? That a house in a treetop was what now wanted. She wanted a house on the treetop. So on top of a tree, she wanted to live amidst the nature. She didn't want to stay in the RCC rooms, in a small room where the rooms are closed, where the doors are closed. She didn't want a life like that. She wanted to live like a free bird on the trees. So my dad knew his duties when she ordered her son. So being a implicit son, being a obedient son, he knew his duties. So he also knew the temper of of his mother, and then he said that's all right. So he immediately agreed, so to whatever order she gave. And you will have what you want, dear. So he told that you will want what you want, whatever you asked. What did she ask? She asked for a house on a treetop. I will start work tonight. So he told that I will start the work tonight, today itself. I will start the work. So tonight itself, I will not delay. Then you can see the picture. But she had held her peace. With my expert assistance, he soon finished the chore. So chore means task. With my expert assistance, my means here Ruskin Bonds. So Ruskin Bonds expert assistance. So he assisted, Ruskin Bond assisted whom? He assisted his father. In what did he assist? In building a house on a treetop. So they finished the task. So what is the task here? The task of building a house on a treetop. So made her a tree house with windows and a door. So if you see, they built a house with doors and windows. You can see the house here, so which has got the doors and the windows. So they made her comfortable. So on the tree, the house. So they built a house there. And then what did she do? Made her a tree house with windows and a door. So granny moved up, and now every day I climbed to her room with glasses and tray. So it became whose duty now? To supply everything to that lady, to that old lady. It became the task, or it became the duty of Ruskin Bond. So Ruskin Bond, what did he do? So the granny went up onto the tree, and then now every day I climb to her room. So who? I means Ruskin Bond. He climbs to her room with glasses and tray. So every day he would take the glasses and the tray. She sits there in state. So like how state means here, how the kings sit royally. So like a queen, she was sitting on the treetop house. So inside the house she would sit and drink sherry with me. So what is the sherry? Sherry is a wine, yellowish brown color wine. So they shared with each other. So this granny and this Ruskin Bond would drink sherry. So they in both, so in a company they would drink the sherry, and then upholding her right to reside in a tree. So it was her right to reside in a tree. So in a house on the treetop, she felt like a queen and then stayed there on the tree like a queen. So her wish was fulfilled by her son. So now we will see. So you can answer these questions. We will see. So in very easy questions. So all of you. So without without seeing the notebooks. So you, after listening to this poem, you just answer these questions. What was the grandma genius at? So she was genius at climbing the trees which are spreading high or which are very tall. Mention the gift that the grandma had since her childhood. What was the gift? The gift of the art of climbing the trees was her gift. At what age did the grandma learn to climb a tree? At the age of 6, she learned to climb a tree. Who taught her the art of climbing trees? Her loving brother taught her the art of climbing trees. What type of trees could she climb? Any trees. So the trees which are spreading high or which are very tall. So like that, which are spreading very wide and tall. So both type of trees she could climb. When did the grandma do what did the grandma do when all the members of the family were in town? She climbed the tree. So what was her age that time? Her age was 62. And then what was the doctor's advice to her? So the doctor advised her to be in the bed for 7 days, to be confined to the bed for 7 days. I will lie here no longer. Who said this? Who said? Grandma told this. Why did she say so? Because she was not interested to be in the closed rooms. So she wanted to be like a free bird on the tree. So like that. So she wanted to live like a queen on the tree. So she told these ones. What did the grandma tell her son to do? She told her to build a house on the treetop. My dad knew his duties. What did he think his duty was? So he knew that she won't listen to him, and then being an obedient son, he has to build her a house on the treetop. So like this, he built a house for her on the treetop. So the same thing. So line by line, you have to write the summary. So thank you children, learn all the questions well, and then the summary is important for you. So definitely 4 marks. So summary they will ask from this poem. This poem is very much important. You have to learn the poem by heart, the summary by heart, and then thank you.